like, say you want to buy an item and you want to resell it to make some money. Now that's one of the simplest ways that you can make money on eBay. So let's actually look up something like, let's say, a Nest indoor camera. Okay. So what you're gonna see here is that it's pre-owned. You can adjust the condition. So let's say, sorry, condition. So let's say used. Okay. So you can see that it's selling anywhere between 76, 93, from $46 to like over $100 used. So a great trick for this would be to go under the filters, slide down to where it says sold items. So now you're not looking at the items that are out on the market, you look at the ones that have sold. So you can see that a used one over here, and the top one has sold for $97 plus shipping. $93, $110, $145. This is pre-owned, guys. So here you can see, 78, 25. That doesn't look like that's at all what is that exactly? It doesn't look like that's actually the camera. It looks. I'm just looking at the pictures, but anyway, so you can see that it ranges anywhere between like $80 to 140, 150 for a used one. So when we go back to the ones that are actually being sold, Nest indoor camera, and we're gonna take. Okay, the filter's already off. So people are still selling it for regular market price, but this is what you can do in order to make a profit. So we know that they're selling for roughly 80 to 150 bucks. So now we're going to look at the price, and let's say no more than $80, and the minimum 10. We don't want 0. Now here, see, this one's going on a bid war for 67. So it's always good to place bids because sometimes you might just be able to win a pretty good deal. And if you win the bid war at 75, sell it for 150, you just made another 75 bucks back. And this one's in the box, so this one looks like it's pretty new. It's not the same model actually, so it might be actually worth a little bit less. But these ones are over here, the higher models. So 46 bucks, 0 bids, 67 bucks, 8 bids. And they still got time on the bid war, so generally the bids go up at the last minute. But here, let me just turn off notifications real quick. It's gonna get annoying. Should have done that ahead of time. Okay, so that's done. So back to what we were talking about is. You find a good priced one, and say you win the bid war, or you can actually, sometimes they're actually just selling. You can actually adjust it to where it's under buying format. You can go under buy it now, so you can see what they're actually selling for under buy it now. And for example, say you find one, it doesn't look like there's any up right now, but that's what you have to do when you're trying to make money this way. You have to check every single day because people list stuff every single day. So say you stumble upon one, someone's just trying to get rid of it, or bought too many, or the return policy didn't allow for it, so he's just trying to get rid of it, get some money back. Like this one over here. 70, and this one's different though, but say you find one for like 60, 70 bucks, and then you resell it for the full 150, and now you made yourself a decent amount of profit. Now that's one way that you can, you can just research items that are easily flipped, phones, technology in general, but you want to get like the newer technology. You don't want to get the older one because that dies out really quickly and the prices depreciate astronomically quick. So that's one way. Another way that you can make money reselling items is going to thrift stores. And this is really easy because you can literally just have your phone on you and you can look at the items that are for really low prices and you just type the title in So, like, say you found like a Sims game for PC. Sims PC games. Now, let's see the name of one. Okay, so Island Living. Sims PC Island Living. Say you stumbled upon Island Living, okay? So it's selling generally between 13, 20. Okay, but so this is the trick. So you find the game at the store, selling for like $2, okay? So you don't look here because this isn't accurate. You're gonna go under filter, and you're gonna type in sold items, and you're gonna see here that it's selling for $22, $20, $27, 28, 25, So if it's selling for $2, because that's what goes in thrift stores, the people pricing it there don't really know the value of it. They just put on the price tag to get it out quickly. So $2, $3, and then you have yourselves, a pretty decent profit margin. Now, say you stumble upon 5 of those games, which chances are, if it's a good thrift store and it's getting a lot of donations, chances are you're going to find a good amount of games. Now, you're not going to limit yourself to just The Sims. You're going to do your research on the other ones. But you can definitely, like, Sims is one that I've done before, and it's definitely popular. And you can definitely have a big profit margin with it as long as you buy a bunch. So that's definitely one item I would search for, and that's a good way to make some extra money that way. Flipping PC games, old ones. PC games, for some reason, as opposed to like Xbox, PS4, all that kind of stuff, they have a the ones that do resell, they sell for a good profit margin. Most of the Xbox games, they're not even worth your time. And now let's just go through one more example too. Like, let's say you found a charging pad, something simple. It all depends on what you want to make, how much you want to make, what you want your profit margins to be. But let's say you found something simple like a charging pad, okay, at the thrift store. Oh, not charging pass, charging pad. So let's go with a popular brand actually. So with Biolabs charging pad. So you can see that they're selling for $20. This one's $5. $20. Let's go Duo Universal. Okay, so here it is. So again, we're not going to go by the main search. We're going to go to our filters and hit sold items, and we're going to see what it sells for. So this one's a little tricky because it's got so many popping up, but let's go back here and get a model number. So let's go ahead, copy that. Okay. And let's say you found one of these ones. Boom. We're going to go to filter, sold, and we're going to see it's selling for $34, $21. These are results matching, so there's not that many, but here we go. And this was sold 7 days ago, 20 days ago, and a month ago. So you can see this product is reselling, and it's reselling for a good amount. So imagine you find this in a thrift store for $5. Now you sell it for between 30 and $20 with shipping. You're going to make a decent profit margin. So it's not really what you want to sell, it's more so what you want your profit margins to be. Like, you don't stick to just one item, like, oh, I'm just only going to sell like PC games. I mean, you can, but very limited, and you don't just sell charging pads because that's not a great way to do it either. It's like you want to familiarize yourself with the store and what has higher resale value, what has lower resale value, what you're obviously going to find out you don't want to ship heavy items because of the heavy shipping fees. So generally you want to find light items and ones that have a high profit margin and you want to do your research. It's going to take time, but you can literally just sit on your phone all day typing things. Like, you're going to find like thrift stores, also like clothes. Like, you can find like Ralph Lauren for $5, flip the shirt for $40. Like, you can find Calvin Klein, find it for $10, flip it for 35, and things like that. So those are definitely the items that you want to look at, but do some research, find out which items are the best, find out the ones that you like to do, find out what's convenient for you. And if you're working a 9 to 5 and you just want some extra income, this is definitely something you can do after work. Most thrift stores like Savers, Goodwill, they're open a little bit later too, so you can always just stop by right after work, or you can do it on the weekends. So that's definitely something that you can do, and that is how to make some extra money with reselling on eBay. So again, you can do just researching items on other platforms, buying them and then reselling them, such as you can go literally on eBay here, or you can go on Craigslist, you can go on Facebook Marketplace, you can go on OfferUp, and you can resell them. And then also we talked about the thrift store option, where you can buy stuff very cheap, do your research, and flip it for a higher profit. Guys, it's a mobile entrepreneur with another video tutorial on how to make some money on eBay. Like, subscribe, and keep watching, guys. Have a good night.